Hi again. So I just want to show how to make a corner in this particular case. One way to do it. So here you see this wooden panel installed on the inside. You can see how it's done up here. So and then in old houses you quite often come across you have to make a corner like this, and this is one way to do it. You put these boards on, and then you just let them continue through this point, say 20 centimeters. Install all of them, and then when you're done, you make a line. Perhaps you can do it with a chalk line, or you can use one of these Japanese things, which is ink, and it's very nice. It's very precise, and it doesn't leave any residue all over the place. So you just put ink in here. It's a pretty good one. So you make a line in center of the beam, and then you cut them, preferably with a fine multi-cut tool. And then you put on a piece of wood here. Say this is 15 millimeters or something, and then you can let it go past quite a lot. And then you make this side, and then this side you have to cut both ends quite precise. Then you make this side, and then you take all the nails and make sure they are not sticking out, and then you can plane it down, and then you can plane it like this. I'm not completely done with it, but it should be like this. You just follow this side, and because this one is in the middle of these two, then the edge will also be in the middle. You just cut it down with a chisel or something, and then you take the last of it like that. So that's one way to do it. And I think it's perhaps slightly easier to do it with this piece of wood than to put them together, because the thing is that it's a little tricky to get them to match up. You see, they're not completely aligned here, and that's not the thing. Is that nothing here is an angle, right? So I started out and they were lined up pretty good down here, but quite fast it came out of that, because the angles are all messed up. So that's why it's nice with this piece of wood, because then it doesn't matter if this one is not exactly the same as that one. And yeah, it's just easy, and I also think it looks pretty good. And then you can, before you paint it, you can add some putty here if you want. Then it will be quite nice. So I don't think this is the normal way. Traditionally, I think they would just put them together and then add something on the outside. So that's another way to do it. But yeah, I think I prefer this method.